In this video, I'll give you a tour of how to add and create users in your platform. So what you're going to do is head over to the dashboard and click on the user tab. That'll be the user tab here on the left. Looks like that. And on this page, we have a couple things going on here. So you can immediately see some stats at the top, how many free users, basic, premium, and then how many admin users you have. So let me take a second here and explain the different types of users. Free users here is something that we use just for someone who signs up to your site. So anyone can sign up and they just become a free user by default. Then we have two separate types of users called basic and premium. You can try to use these however you want in your specific community, but these are related to kind of two different tiers. Maybe you're at $10 a month on the basic plan, and maybe you're at $20 a month on the premium. These can be whatever you want them to be. You do not have to use both of them, but it is a way to distinguish people who have given you money in basic versus someone who's just free. They haven't spent anything to be on your platform. And of course, admin users is your type of account, but it just helps you keep an eye on who all the admin users are. All right, so here we have a list of all the users listed out below, and we can see their name. We can see the sign up date, so we can see when they actually joined the platform. We can see their role. There's currently a free user, and their email address. And then we can have some actions here. So we can actually hit this edit button, the little pencil, and I'll edit Carolina since she's on our team. And we can see an entire profile of this user. So I can see the name here. I can see her email address. I can even trigger a reset password. And then I can, add additional info here, city, state, and then description. This is public that people would see for her profile. And then there's groups. I can see what groups she's a part of. I can add her or remove her from groups if I need to. And I can add tags if you want. So we'll get into some of this in a minute. And then you can add additional information. And this is something that the users will never see, but just something for you to note about that person. And finally, we can see the role. What type of access does this person have? And there's even a place to upload a cover photo, which is on their profile. So that's just a quick overview of this pop-up. And now to create a brand new user, you're going to click over here to the right and click Add User. And what you'll get is essentially a blank version of this form. You can fill out as much information as you need. You can set their name, set their email address. You can go ahead and set their password. If you do leave this blank, then you should just, then it will create, it'll have the user create a password when they sign in. So by default, users go into kind of like a pre-registered state. And once they put their email address for the first time, we'll actually recognize and say, hey, let's go ahead and set a password now. So if you don't want to specify a password, just leave it blank, and that will work great for you users to set their own password when they sign in. All right, so that's how you would add a user there. And that's pretty much it. I think that's all I'll show. There are some advanced ways to add users through Zapier and other tools, so we'll get into that in other videos. But if you wanted to just come in here, add another user, if you wanted to add another admin, this is how you would do that. You would do everything from the users tab here. Like I said, if you wanted to add an admin user, you would fill this all out for someone on your team, and then you could change the role to admin right down here. So very easy to kind of manage this all in one place. You can also, once you get to having a lot of different users, at the top here, you can just simply search. And this search is by email. So it'll search the email address, and in future versions, we probably will have a way to search name or other fields, but right now we just search the email address, and you can quickly, as you type, it will actually filter. See, as I start typing, it'll filter down the results for you instantly. So it's normally pretty fast to find a user. You can then hit edit and edit that person's info. So the other thing I'll just show you as well is there are some bulk actions. Let's say I wanted to take, these 3 or 4 users. I can click on this actions button here and I can set all of those accounts to free, basic, or premium, or I can even delete those all in one go. So that is helpful if you are batching a few people and you want to upgrade them or downgrade them. That's an easy way to do that. All right, that is everything for the user tab. We'll get into some other advanced things you can do with the user tabs in the next video.